So we are now gonna have to split this tractor. It's been good for a long time, but the power shift is slipping in 2 of the ranges out of the 4. Again, it is definitely our fault that it happens, horsepower wise. Yeah, it's not stock anymore by any shot, but normally it's fine. But if you let the wrong people drive it, it breaks the clutch packs and they slip. But anyways, we gotta split this, and we'll show you how we do that. We gotta pull these brackets off. These are not light, so we gotta pull them off. We gotta pick them up with a skid steer, and we'll have to do that first. We gotta put a stopper on the fork because we haven't torched a hole yet for a pin.
In the back.
We put one of our spears in as a holder, and I just got done pulling these black bolts right here. Pulling these bolts that hold, where is it? That hold right there, that bracket on. Pulled those off. Those are all wrenches because you can't get an impact or nothing in there. It's really tight. It takes a while. He's loosening those up. It's close. Good?
Yeah, good.
Here, I'll just spin that.
Just pull it back. I gotta go that way and then. Pick it up in here. Yep, go that way.
You gotta go up.
Watch the leg behind you. The thing is gonna fall.
Oh, that hydraulic coupler.
Up and out.
Up.
Yeah. Now come out.
We're gonna go set it outside. So we're doing the tire first because we have to turn the tractor to do the other side, and then this will be in the wrong spot. So we're gonna pull it off, and then we'll get the dually and put the dual on. What?
We need a couple.
Oh, they're over in the wall. Well, it's loaded with chloride. We like to load a lot of our stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's right. Got the dually tire. Yeah. Over.
No, it doesn't matter, Marcus.
Why doesn't it matter?
He is only going to put it on for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch it.
There's like a look.
Yep, let it down.
Got the nuts?
Oh, yep, I got 4 right there. Back her up, pick her up.
Got it?
Yeah.
Here.
I got one down there.
Daddy.
What?
Imagine driving this thing down the road like this with no tire inside.
That'd be crazy, huh? Are you eating food already?
Alrighty. We got the tire on. This will make getting in here a lot easier, if you could see. Just to get to pulling a couple of those things out. It's just easier when the tire's gone. This is the tire for the left side, but it doesn't matter.
Straight Piper.
This thing sounds so loud. This thing sounds so loud.
What'd you drive over? My nice cardboard.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
Pick it up though. Up. Up.
Yeah. Up. That's down.
Yeah.
Well, that one came out easier.
Right?
The other side always sucks for some reason more. It's tighter over there. Alright, so I took these hoses off. Power steering hoses. Took the filter off. These two right here that were up there belong to the cooler for the hydraulic oil. Now I just gotta take the water lines off that run the heater, the fuel, the throttle, and all the electrical up here. And then I gotta start taking off the bolts that connect the engine to the transmission. And then Christoph, he's on the other side doing the same thing over there, just getting it ready to get split. Andreas is underneath taking hydraulic oil out.
Good morning.
We torque these too much, so
Oh, son of a.
yeah, you can't. So maybe we gotta get a pipe on this because we're gonna snap wrenches here, because 2 wrenches isn't taking it off, and you gotta use a wrench because the filter housing is in the way. So let's get this figured out. Everything else is off. All right, so we got this bracket here. We got one on the other side as well. They get bolted up to the frame of the transmission, which is what holds the bucket system bracket in place as well. And we just tighten them up, and that's what holds the back half of the tractor in place when we finish taking the rest of those bolts off right there. And we'll split it, and the tractor will stay in place, and then we can just roll this thing forwards. So that's all I got left. Christoph's got 1 bolt on the other side, and then we'll be ready to split her. We got 1 bolt left on both sides now. Everything's ready to pull apart. We shouldn't lose any oil now. All the hoses are off. We've done this enough to pretty much know we got all the hoses.
It's been a long time, so I've been impressed.
Yeah. We got the jack set up. We used to be very proficient at this, but it's been a long time, which is a good thing. But it comes. We're gonna push it apart now, and Marcus is supposed to hold the camera.
Can you come hold the camera, Marcus?
He's being a kid right now.
But he is.
Are you being a little kid?
He is working.
Playing.
Can you do that for us? We got a jack stand that we're gonna slide with it, just in case.
Once we get it in there.
Ready?
Whoa! You got a hose.
We did get them all.
No, it is. It just got caught with the. Oh, okay. It's good. Here, pull. One second. I'll pull it out. There you go. Here.
So a hose got caught.
Slowly.
Slowly wins the race. That way nothing breaks, right? You see it,
Marcus,
so
please get out of there.
now. That was nasty.
All right, stop a second.
Oh, Marcus, go look that way.
Whoa. Go put that. Coming back.
Okay.
See? It won't stop.
You want to keep going forwards? Well, I have a 2x4 we can put onto the tire.
Yeah, we gotta keep going more.
Or you will slide the draft.
Push it back. Yeah, keep going. Should have had a fourth person.
I can.
Well, he's the cameraman right now.
I
right?
can hold two.
No,
things.
you're gonna stay right away from that. I think we're good. Yeah. What do you think, Marcus?
Wood.
Did a good job?
Okay. All right, we got a jack stand here. Rather have it on that than a jack that could potentially go down.
We'll keep it snug. Now we have to clean this shit up.
You know, we got a little bit of a mess, but nothing too intense. Now we have to pull out the clutch pack system right there. That's right behind this. We don't have to pull the whole transmission at least, because that's a lot of extra work, but the part we need just comes out the front.
First off, took the snap ring off. All those bolts off. And I took off. Sorry if I can get some light. So he's got two bolts that push it out because there's threads on two of these. Yep. And then you tighten it up and it pushes them out. And I took out that fitting right there with that tube, and that goes on the side of the transmission, which has to come off too. Should be some oil coming out. Alright, where's the bag? I had it right here. That's right there. Yeah. There comes the oil. A little bit. Put it in the pail. There's just a seal here. If you look, we see this shaft has a groove in it, and that's because the bearing that's in the clutch right there must be seized up, and it started to wear out the shaft. So that sucks. We'll have to do something about that. So if you look, this right here, this piece is the forwards and reverse, which will have to come off too, and then that right there is the power pack. So that's the A, B, C, D in this tractor. So that's what we really need to take out as well.
I'm gonna pull out the shaft. There's the spring on the end. Can't lose that. We have put this together back in the day once. We had everything together, including that right there. We were about to put the tractor back together, and then we found the shafts on the side of the tractor. So we had to open it back up.
We're almost ready. Take it out.
He's doing the last couple bolts.
That hold it in place.
I guess I'll show you some of the stuff we've been messing with. He's doing the last main bolts, and then over here, that's why we take the tire off. We have to get in here. My light's dull, fading. There's bolts in here. One bolt somewhere in here that holds the back of it. You have a bunch of pipes in here, there, and then there. One under there, or two. And then you also have one on top of the transmission, a sensor. Those all are going into that clutch pack system. So it's just a bunch of extra stuff.
Wait.
Now we shove a pipe in where the PTO shaft comes out. And then we use our engine hoist. And then we put a pipe on this pipe to give us more leverage, because that sucker is a couple 100 pounds. It would probably be convenient if we had the correct tool, but we don't, and this is our way of doing it. So we got a tube on top of the pipe, and then this thing you pretty much,
It's just a balancing act.
you get it in as far as you can where you hit, but you still have enough to pick up, and then you pry down on this tube. And
you have all the tubes out on your side?
Yeah, there's only one on my side.
Okay.
And all
then we wiggle it out. There, I'll push it.
because I can move it like that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Marcus, you gotta get that. That's the important stuff.
You want to move the camera? I'll bring it to you.
You mean the light?
The light, camera.
Okay, slowly come out.
Oh, there it comes
Yeah.
this way. Yeah, hold
hold this.
Easy.
You got that?
Yeah, I got this.
Easy peasy, lemon tweezy, and squeezy.
Squeeze. You have to squeeze. Oh.
You gotta push
All
this.
right, now drop it. We're gonna go head. Drop it.
Yeah.
Let's go behind you.
Push it in.
1 second, I gotta jack it.
Yeah.
Not going down.
Yep. Good.
Good.
Yeah. Now jack it up.
Yep. Whoa. It's good.
You got it.
There's the big piece.
Drop it like that. So.
Alright. Is that part of the transmission, Marcus?
Stay away from this.
Wow!
Big hole.
It is coming out.
That's a branch
That's the whole line.
drop the fixture bucket on there.
Yeah. We're gonna set this on our table, and then we'll load it up in the pickup after.
I should have 2 more of these things.
Here's my flyer. So that's basically how we split the tractor. That's gonna be going to the dealer, along with the forwards and reverse clutch pack right here. These two are both going up to make sure that they're both good. We're lucky the transmission's at least good, because that's all just gear stuff. And now we wait. Our part's done. We do it ourselves. It's a lot cheaper if we tear it apart ourselves. What is it, like half the price if we do it ourselves? Almost. About half the price. That's true. Depending on what they have to tear apart. But normally for this part of it, it's about half the price if we do it ourselves. That'll be it for this video. Man, whenever we get back together, I'll do that. So, till the next one.